Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Joan, for those of you who don't know me. And today for this video, I'm doing the weekly guidance, okay? Sorry, the video is really weird today. That's a bit better. So I'm doing weekly guidance, and again, as normal, I'm using my Collect Bar and Read Wisdom of Avalon deck, okay? If you're watching this direct from YouTube, okay, on YouTube, sorry, the image won't be with the picture, but if you'd like to close your eyes, put your feet flat on the ground, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, okay, a couple of breaths in, so, and again, okay, and the images I had up on the picture was a yellow star, that was number 1, number 2, a red love heart, okay, number 3 was a purple triangle, okay, so again, 1 was a yellow star, 2 was a red love heart, and 3 was a purple triangle, okay. Just to get the boring stuff out of the way, I should have done that first, but I would really appreciate it if you could like and share and follow and tag or whatever, okay, please feel free to do so. And I'd love to hear some feedback either publicly or privately. I would really appreciate that, just so I know like that I'm that I'm connecting with someone. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's get this ball rolling. Okay. Okay. So it's number 1, yellow star. Number 2, red love heart. Number 3, purple triangle. Okay, so the fiery, creative action and optimism. Okay, so for a lot of you, it will be a sense of creative action and optimism. However, because it is the fire and it is like a fire sign of sorts, that can kind of swing both ways of the pendulum, okay? So it can be really, really positive, and it can be so for oneself, and you can really push oneself forward and be together for yourself, if that makes sense. It's that kind of togetherness and wholeness for yourself, and so constructive for yourself and for your own good and for your own welfare and for your path, okay? And not in a selfish way, okay? This is like proper, it's all really, really good, and it's all going the way you hoped, and you're putting in the work and you're doing all the above, okay? On the other side, however, it swings to the negative, okay? And it swings to a case that it's self-destructive and self-critical, and you know what I mean, you're kind of self-sabotaging yourself and putting everything in the way, and it's that kind of, it will burn, you know what I mean? It's not in a positive way, it's the other way. That's why I'm saying it swings both ways. And for me personally speaking, there's an awful lot of energy anyway regardless around, but it has kind of uplifted since the other day, since the beginning of July, okay? Just the very end of June straight into the beginning of July, okay? So the energy has lifted, but I do feel a lot of you are swinging, and maybe it's your emotions are swinging, okay? Maybe it's that 1 minute you feel so deliriously happy if you're on top of the world, and then the next second you're down in the pits of despair. You know, it's that kind of swingingness, and then it's kind of like there's polar opposites, emotions coming, like you're so happy and then you're full of rage, and then, you know what I mean? Not all of that is going to be yours, okay? Some of that will be, you'll be rubbing it off, or people will be rubbing you up the wrong way, you know, and you kind of feel all the energy in on top of you, and it's just like, oh my God, and then you explode. And it's not necessarily their fault, because they didn't do anything wrong. It was the energies and the vibrations that they were sending out that you picked up on. But in turn, afterwards, it's only in hindsight that you realise that actually, you know, that wasn't mine, that was theirs I was picking up on. But you need to be aware of the people that you're spending time with that make you feel like that. So therefore, there won't be the in hindsight result. It will literally be a case of you'll know the triggers, you'll feel them coming, okay? You'll just feel them and you'll sense them, and you'll be able to stop them before they become something much bigger. Okay, so take a deep breath when this happens, when the frustration or you're kind of swinging, you're on edge of swinging either side. Okay, take a second, take a big deep breath. You might need to take a few of them. Okay, I'm not saying it's all going to be sort of one. Take a few deep breaths and differentiate if it's yours or if it's theirs. And if it's yours, you need to deal with it in a healthy manner, okay? In a kind and understanding and a healthy manner. If it's theirs, you need to remove yourself from that situation, that scenario, and move forward with it, okay? And maybe they're not, maybe it's a case that you might be able to assist them in whatever they're going through. But sometimes if you're not able to, you're not able to. You know, don't take on the world and their troubles. Okay, if that person asks you for a bit of helping hand and you're able to, then by all means, but just protect yourself. Okay, so that was number one, the star. Okay, communication as well. There needs to be a bit more of open communication for some of you. It feels like everything has gone belly up, and it's just not good. Okay, so you need to hone back in on your communication. Okay, so that was number one. Now number two was the purple. It was the red. Number two was the red love heart. Sorry. Okay, and we have the card focus. Okay, for those of you who were drawn to the heart, okay, it's so strange because when I seen the image, it was last week I had this image up. But I actually had this image of an arrow with the love heart. And you know when it goes through it and it's all nice and pretty and it's actually really, really nice? Not that one, not the with a sword through the heart or anything. But it's actually because focused and there is the arrow there. Okay, and that kind of the arrow. Aim for it, okay? And I'm not talking about aim for the heart in some metaphorical way. I am not saying that, okay? What I'm saying is use what's in your heart's desire to aim for what you want, okay? And push yourself, push the limits, push your boundaries, get outside your comfort zone and focus yourself, okay? For a lot of you, it will literally be you're on the path. This is the sign, okay? This is it. You are on the right path. Keep on going. For other people, it's a case of make up your frickin' mind already. You're swinging. Again, I feel there's swinginess going on and it's like, I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out. Pick a side, people, okay? Just draw a line, write down your pros and your cons, pick a side. If it comes to that, just pick a side already, okay? It's that kind of, you're not able to move forward with anything because you haven't made any decisions. And until you make a decision on choices, everything stops, okay? It just stops. It becomes stagnant, it becomes stale. You become on this possibly even self-destructive mode. And so with other people, you'll probably notice it because they haven't made up their mind. And then they may feel like it's too late to make up my mind. I've gone too far, la-di-ya-di-ya. Change the record. It's never too late, ever. Fair enough, some decisions and some choices that should have been made, yes, them choices and decisions, that door is closed, okay? But every time a door closes, another one will open for you. But it's a case of getting your head back together and focusing yourself. Whether this be something ginormous of focusing on, like, I don't know, your exams or whatever. It's a bit late in the year for exams, perhaps, especially in Ireland. It's, you know, but anyway, that's not the point. The point is you need to focus, okay? You can't stay at, I don't know, yes, exams. You can't say May time. Okay, I'm going to focus on my exams. I'm going to get my shit together and I'm going to get my head in the boots. The exams are in like 3 weeks. How, like, sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just ridiculous focusing. That's just like, well, I tried. No, you didn't try. Okay, you did not try. You procrastinated. You didn't try. That's what trying. Trying is making a plan from like day one and trying to carry it through, and then at Christmas time readjusting it to meet your needs, and then at Easter time readjusting it a bit more. Like, that is focusing, and that is kind of having some sort of a game plan and some sort of a plan of action of your focusing. But for some of you, it is literally just a case of focus on your end goal. What is it that you want to happen? Don't worry about the middle bit. Don't worry about all the mess in the middle of how it's going to happen, where you're going to get the money, who's going to do this, how, what, when, where. Don't worry about that, okay? Focus, and then the universe will come into play, and the universe will just help everything kind of mold together. But you need to stay focused. Focus, people. And you need to like be sure of it. Okay? And sometimes if it doesn't manifest in the way that you want to, it wasn't supposed to. For some people, I always use the description of, the nice big house and the white picket fence and the lawn either side and a nice lawn out the back and a garage and all this. But sometimes you end up with a nice house, you end up with a grand little garden, you end up with maybe not a picket fence, it could be a little fence and it could be a wall, so you still have your house, you still have your home, it's just not how you imagined it. Okay, and it's the same with Prince Charming or Mrs. Charming or whatever, so they are, I don't know, they might be a little bit shorter than you're used to, their hair colour might be a little bit different, they may have tattoos, they may not have tattoos, it's that kind of, just focus. Yes, and don't search for it. When the perfect time or the perfect person, when that's all meant to happen, everything will be lined up, okay? It will be lined up, and it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but you need to make a decision and focus, and then be free, and don't micromanage it and try and control all the angles and everything. You just calm, breathe, focus though, people. Focus. Okay, focus. And that's number 2, the red love heart. Focus. Okay, so number 3 is purple triangle. Okay, and this is the earth fairy. Okay, so we have physical health, grounding, and foundations. Okay. For some of you, the physical health needs to be adjusted. Okay, you need to maybe get back in check and get back a bit more physicalness in your life. Maybe get out walking or going to the gym or swimming or just simply walking up and down the stairs a few times. There's something you need to start back doing a bit of physical work. Okay. And not just for your own bodies, but for your own mental health as well. It'll help de-stress. Okay, grounding and foundations. Your grounding and foundations. For some of you, grounding will be so important. Do mail me and I can send you over tips for grounding. But grounding is important because it makes you kind of one with the earth and one with the universe and Mother Nature and things like that. And then it stops you from being a bit too flighty and kind of, the previous card was focus. Okay? Grounding, if you're not grounded, you won't be able to focus. Okay? So by grounding, you'll be able to kind of focus and kind of have a clear vision without kind of be, like a fish going around in a fishbowl and being like, oh look, there's a pretty castle, 2 seconds later, oh look, there's a pretty castle. That kind of craziness. It's just a bit crazy. So you need to ground, okay? Another thing then is your foundations, but your foundations are kind of what the rest of your life is built on. So this is in tune with the other 2 cards. It is in tune with the first image, which is the star, okay, the fire, and it was about the swinginess, especially from optimism to negative, or positive, optimism to negative, brain burp there. So you need to have your foundations to remain in the positive, okay, in the wholeness, in the oneness, and then with your focus then as well, you need that, okay. So I do feel like even if you weren't drawn specifically to 1 and 2 and you were drawn whole each number 3, number 1 and 2 in turn it's threaded through number 3, okay. For some of you, your foundations are starting to be rocked, okay? Perhaps you're after learning of different aspects of your life that were things that have just shaken you to the core, okay? You've found out news or you're getting news and you're kind of just shaken to the core. So your foundations are rocked. You need to get back into yourself and maybe meditation and physical. The physicalness needs to take out your aggression or your frustrations out of a punch bag or something. Things just feel a little bit rocked, okay? Don't worry, it is going to pass, but you're going to have to remain calm, okay? and you're going to have to remember to breathe. And this is very, very important with the Earth Fairy. It's that kind of calmness and oneness and breath, and it's just, you're all one, okay? And everything goes round, okay? It's like the universal infinity, you know, it goes round and round and round. So in one sense it's really, really good, but then in another sense I'm kind of worried about some of these, because it feels like it's a constant round and round and round and round and round in circles. Stop, okay? Stop it off. Focus. You need to refocus on what it is that you want, and how you're going to get, not how you're going to get it, but how you're not getting it, and how you can get it. What can you do to make things a bit better, to actually change things around. This will be a case of maybe drinking too much alcohol, or recreational drugs, or, you know what I mean, being too fragile and too afraid. You need to break out of your cage. You know, these types of things, they can have an astounding effect on what it is that you want to happen, okay? And your foundations may be rocked because you're not getting it as much as you should be, or you're not getting to where you want to be or where you should be because of X, Y, and Z, okay? Spend a bit more time on your own. You need to gather your thoughts and kind of get back into yourself, get back to wholeness, get back to oneness, and know that you are good enough, okay? That you are enough. I just feel with this card, there's an awful lot of self-doubt, and you shouldn't be doubting yourself, okay? Just because sometimes things change doesn't mean that they weren't meant to be at the time. You need to look back and look how far you've come and what you've learnt, and not be so hard on yourself because decisions and choices didn't pan out, or that they panned out for somebody else and you didn't make it. That's okay. Maybe it wasn't meant for you. But just take a deep breath and look how far you've come, and be proud of yourself. Okay? Okay. Thank you all so much. Just to recap then, the fiery was number 1, the yellow star. Number 2, the purple heart, was focus. And number 3, the purple triangle, was the Earth Ferrari. Okay, thank you all so much, and please do get in touch. And I hope you all have a great week ahead. And just remember to breathe. Okay, just remember to breathe. Thank you all so much. Take care. Bye.